What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are doing another tactical downgrade lineup in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. And in this video, we are actually tactically downgrading not necessarily a MyTEAM YouTuber slash streamer, but somebody that is bigger than all of us. This guy, it's not even a comparison. There is no comparison in terms of relevance. Like, whatever about, like, we don't have that much relevance. But this guy right here, to say he's not relevant is just a false statement. It is Mr. flightreacts himself. The guy who beat both the Flight Mike and, man, he beat Afro Pig in a 1v1. Man, Afro Pig down bad, like what was he? Was he voted off first in Lover Host? And then after losing 1v1 to Flight Reacts, and the Lover Host was with Andrea and Alex Botez. Man, he's down. Afro down bad this last 12 months. So anyway, Flight Reacts. This is the team he has got. So we are going to be tactically downgrading it in NBA 2K20 on MyTEAM. So the rules for the tactical downgrades, it's not necessarily getting the best cheap cards. We are getting similar players. And we are also have a limit of spending 50,000 MT per player. So yeah, that is what we have for our tactical downgrades. So point guard position, we've got Steph Curry. Look at Curry, man. And he's so inspirational. He's just so inspirational. So we are going to be looking 2KDB, all players, position point guard. You guys cannot see these right here. So let's just get this tab here. Okay, so let's see what 6'3" point guards we can get for under 6. I mean, is Darren Williams? I can get Darren Williams for quite cheap. Actually, is he under 50k? Is he under 50k? Let's check. Let's check his Darren Williams. And good old Hakeem Warwick sold. Let's check, is Darren Williams under 50k? Color, Galaxy Opal. He's like the closest thing we're getting to Steph, to be honest. Yeah. Well under 50k. Well under 50k. So, Darren Williams, you're in here as a tactical downgrade for Steph Curry. If you guys don't know about Darren Williams, basically, you can see from his stats right here, he's got like elite 3-ball, elite speed. He's got range extender and stuff. He's also got great speed as well. And badges wise, very, very comparable to that Curry with like half, same height. And he's also got half clamps as well as the other Curry. So yeah, Darren Williams really good. Okay. So next player is Michael Jordan. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Or zoom out a little bit here. There we go. That looks better. So then we can... For this, we put him here? No, we can't. So, there we go. That looks better. That looks better on screen right now. So we can now find a half decent 2 guard to put in here for Michael Jordan. So, let's have a look. 2 guards, under 50. Billy Owens would be a good option, but I know he's not under 50k. Is Sealy a shout? We need half clamps because that's more about Jordan than Aiden. Darius Miles. I get it, he's tall. No, Darius Miles. They play a similar style. He's taller though. We need the defense more than anything. Does Mo Peterson have half clamps? He can't Curry though. Alright, let's... We're still looking here. So... Beal, no. Obviously none of these. Kobe. I mean, Malik Sealy might be a shout. Simmons, but I think Simmons is probably close to the T-Mac. I wonder right here. No real rubies that are comparable. Or say no real... What's his behind the back? Pro 5. Not quite Pro 3. I'm gonna go with None here. I mean, he's a little bit taller. But I mean, Darius Miles, in terms of like an 80 rated 3-ball, good 3-ball, really, really good defense, range extender, good release. While he doesn't get the animations, he's just very much will play a similar role to what, and good going to the basket, he'll play a similar role to what Michael Jordan plays. And let's check our price Darius Miles is. Let's check what we can get Darius Miles for. Darius Miles, color, pink diamond. Yeah, he's under 50. So we are adding to the squad for Flight Reacts Michael Jordan. We are adding Darius Miles. Yeah, I think that's not a bad shed there. Small forward. He has got Zion Williamson in there. Alright, the Zion one is a... this should be easy. Should be an easy one. Oh, it's a really, really easy one. Richard Duma. It's Duma. So I think Richard Duma is as good as Zion. I think he's as good as Zion Williamson. So you guys don't know about Richard Duma. He's got 30 Hoff badges, Hoff Showtime, Hoff Handles for Days, all these defensive Hoff badges. He's 6'7" with a long wingspan and wide player build. He's a quick dribble stop, Pro 2, Paul George release on very quick. At a good 3-ball, great defense, all around fantastic stats. 3-0-3-2 total stats, yeah. Definitely Richard Duma in for Zion Williamson. Kevin Garnett. It's a tough one. Because there's a guy that I want to put in for Wilt. But I don't know if I can. So let's have a look at cheap centers. Okay, so... we gotta look at pink diamond centers realistically. For Kevin Garnett, he's kind of 6'11", plays defense and can shoot. There aren't. You know what? I'm gonna go to a bit of a weird one. And if we're looking purely for that, because there's a really obvious one, but I want him for Wilt. So I'm actually gonna say Hakeem Warwick. If you guys don't know, Hakeem Warwick is most definitely under 50k. He was like 70k. We just sold him there. With Hakeem Warwick, you're getting the defense of a Kevin Garnett. You're getting good length. While he's not quite as tall, only a 2-inch shorter wingspan. You're getting a good 3-ball. Good release. You're getting a little more dribbling with Warwick and the Pro 3 behind the back. But defensively, it's as close as you're going to really get in cards you can physically get right now. It's either Hakeem Warwick or... I can put Sidney Wicks, but I don't want to put Sidney Wicks because he takes... It's a lot more difficult to get Sidney Wicks than get Hakeem Warwick if you're good at the game. Like 2 bit hours to get Sidney Wicks. That is quite a bit of time. So, yeah, we're putting Hakeem Warwick in there. Sidney Wicks might be closer to Kevin Garnett, but I'm going to put Warwick in. And then for Wilt is such an obvious choice. There is such an obvious choice right here. Jaren Jackson Jr. If you have enough MT for 10 Grizzlies players, this guy is almost as good as D-Rob. He's God. He's God tier. The guy is a God tier player. He is one of the best. He's one of the best big men in the game. And I'm going to be... Like, some people are going to disagree with me. That's fine. I'm going to stand by that. I'm going to stand by that, saying that I believe... He's one of the best cards in the game. So, Jaren Jackson Jr., like, range extender, Showtime. He's got clamps, quick first step, all these defensive badges. His one bad size is 49 steal, but he gets half interceptor, so it kind of makes up for that. I'm telling you, Jaren Jackson Jr. Guy's incredible. As the great fat balls would say, c'est incroyable. Alright. Point guard off the bench is D-Rose. So many cheap alternatives for D-Rose. A dunking point guard who's 6'3". Like, first of all, Don Buse cause a D-Rose release. But that might be too obvious. There is one, the most obvious one that we have right here. It is going to be, I don't even know why I saw a pink diamond. It's Rajon Rondo. It is the most obvious one that you can have. So let's just make sure his price, that he is under the amount that we need. Let's just make sure that Rajon Rondo is under 50k. 47k. Darren Williams might actually be the new cheapest Galaxy Opal in the game. A video might need to be made on that. But like with Rajon Rondo, 98 speed, 98 acceleration, 95 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, range extender, clamps. He's got a similar wingspan to Rose. So let's just compare Rondo and Rose. So Rose has got 3 extra badges, 4 extra half badges. If you're looking at the badges, the Rose extra half. Green Machine, yeah, that matters. Difficult shots, not relevant at all. Hot Start, meh. Deadeye is a big one. Half Deadeye is a big one. And some of these Hot Zone 100 badges, they're not expensive badges. That D-Rose has over Rondo. But if you're looking at the stats of these guys, 1-0, 2 total stats, but the things that really matter, like 45 of that is in standing dunk. So that's not down to 70. Vertical doesn't matter that much on a card like this. Like you take a vertical block and standing dunk, hands, and post moves and draw foul, which don't matter. Like they're basically the same card. Like of the stats that matter, like Rose is a little better mid-range, Rondo a little better 3. Speed-wise, +1 for Rose. Lateral quickness, Rondo's a little bit better, but Rose is a little bit taller with a 1 inch shorter wingspan. Both have hot zones everywhere. I'm telling you, Rose is better, but I mean Rondo is the closest thing you are getting to a Derrick Rose for under 50k. At the 2, actually no, sorry, he's running Kobe a point guard. Rondo's one of his last 3 then. Because Rondo is the closest thing we're getting to Wade. So we got Kobe Bryant, not this Rondo. That Rondo was awful. I'm pretty sure Ty used him for a bit at the start of the year. But we have got Kobe. So who's the closest thing to Kobe? It's Halliburton. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Like these guys are a little more common or a little more similar. Apologies. I mean on next gen, because of Kobe Bryant dribble style, which is quite bad. For certain people, Halliburton's going to perform better, but I'm not going to be crazy enough to say he's better. But like, if you're looking stats-wise, it's 153 for Kobe. Again, 12 in driving dunk, that's big. Draw foul doesn't really matter. Post fade doesn't really matter. You're not going to use it. But Kobe with that great mid-range shot. Both of half range, both of half clamps. But I mean, Halliburton, if you are looking at as far as similarity go for cheaper, there are not that many great 6'6" point guards that like go to the basket like a Halliburton. Like yeah, he's only got half, or sorry, goal showtime, but he does get half clamps, some good goal badges, some really good shooting badges, some good playmaking badges as well. And then again, if you want to look at similar point guards to a Kobe Bryant, like you're looking at, let's include secondary position, like you're looking at say a J.R. Smith, who's obviously you can't put on this list. Weber's over 50k. Like Wall, you have to go Ryan for him. Juan Carlos Navarro, nothing like Kobe. James Harden over 50k. So I think Tyrese Halliburton for me is the closest thing we can get to a Kobe Bryant for under 50k. All right, so then we have got, who's playing at the 2? Tracy McGrady. All right, there is for me, there is one really, really obvious one. And it is this dude right here. Lionel Simmons. And there's one thing is that like the Hofstede players, like those guys are like Hofstede is like gold dust on next gen. Hofstede is genuinely gold dust. So like he's got Hofstede / blinders, half range extender, like 90 plus in every stat, incredible, like half clamps as well. But if you're looking at Simmons, in terms of just the key things, his release is so good, the 89 3-point field start. He's got half showtime as well. He's got half blinders. Yeah, he's got goal range, but he's got half quick first step. He's got all the key badges on gold. And he's got all these half defensive badges. As well as that, while he doesn't quite have a 7'2 wingspan, actually, while he doesn't quite have 6'8 height, he's got a 1 inch longer wingspan. So he's going to be very, very similar in defense to a Tracy McGrady. So, for me, Lionel Simmons is the closest thing we are getting to a Tracy McGrady for under 50k. Alright, so small forward. It's either Kevin Durant, LeBron, or Vince. So, let me just... I don't know, let's just say Kevin Durant. So we need like a 6'9 wing that can play on offense. Include secondary sort by height, I guess. Man, we might be getting a 7-foot tall small forward Pokashevsky soon. I mean, Michael Porter Jr. with clamps. He's not as good, but it's similar. Okay, 6'9" is perfectly fine. We don't need a 6'10" player. So not that many 6'10" guys around. I mean, as much as I like Hito Turkoglu, I'm not going to say Hito's good and he's over 50k. Yo, I might put PG. I might put Pink Dot and PG in. Yeah, I'm going to put Pink Dot and Paul George in. That's the closest thing to a Kevin Durant that you can get for cheap. I think at that, not this Paul George. I don't know what position he's running these guys in, but I Pink Dot and Paul George. The only problem with him is that his release is on normal timing, so you will have to like re-get used to that. But you're still looking at half gold range extender, gold clamps. Still got really nice height and animations. Great behind the back, good enough release, good 3-pointer. So yeah, I'm not that high on the card, but I mean I think he belongs in there. Okay, then we have got LeBron James. We have small forward, power forward. I mean, Hakeem Warwick would be a perfect player there. Hakeem Warwick would be perfect for LeBron James. Are there any more? Like, Duma would be a great alternative for LeBron James as well. So would, like... I mean, if you got Millsap, Millsap's better than LeBron. If you got Millsap last week. But he's no longer available. I mean, is Odom under... Is Odom under 50? I mean, if you have OG Anunoby, he's better than LeBron. Melo, maybe? If Odom's under 50, I'm just going to throw in Odom. Because I do really like that Odom card. Was Odom under 50k? Because we would be... Like, we're golden if Odom is under 50. Premium, he is Quantum. Odom? Oh my god, Odom's 20k. Yeah, Odom, get in the squad. Get in the squad, Odom. So, Odom is a pretty nice card. If you guys don't know about Lamar Odom, I think he's as good, if not better than that LeBron. But Odom, go behind the back. You can carry on 1 gen just like LeBron. PG on quick. Good 3-ball. I mean, the rest of his stats are good. Like Showtime, range extender, tight handles, unpluckable, handles for days. Passing maestro, quick for his step, gold clamps. So again, he's very, very comparable to that LeBron card. Very comparable. Okay, his backup center is Shaq. He's been a dominant force. And 2K haven't released many of them. 2K have not released many dominant forces like Shaq. I'm going to say that right now. 2K have not released many guys that were dominant forces like that Shaquille O'Neal card. So, let's have a look at the centers. They don't need to be able to shoot. They just need to be athletic. Sort by athleticism, speed. Sort by speed, I guess. And they're just bully ball. Like, we're looking at least... We have to have at least, like, 85, 80... Or 88, 89 speed. I mean, Bob Lanier? No, you can't really put Bob Lanier in there. I mean, this Dwight Howard, maybe? Shaq's got the 83 ball control. Or 86 ball control. I mean, Shaq might be a unicorn. I don't know if it's necessarily the greatest thing in the world saying he's a unicorn, but he might be a unicorn. There's very few similar players to this. Because I don't want to put in someone that can shoot. You might be a unicorn. You really might be. You have to have at least 85 speed to be similar to Shaq, though. No one below for this page. I mean, Cat, Sabonis, no. Amethyst White, Michael Sweetney. I mean, Michael Sweetney, are we going that far? He doesn't get the bully ball. He doesn't get the bully ball things of Shaq. Like, Shaq plays bully ball on people. With super speed. You might have... Oh, there's no similar players. There's no similar players at all that you can get right now for under 50. Like Magic. You can't use Magic like Shaq. I mean, if you have Artis Gilmore. I mean, I'm tactically downgrading to Artis Gilmore. It's the closest thing we can get. But he has like 40 ball handle. I'm baffled. I'm done. Let's go by ball hand. Can I sort by ball handling? Playmaking, ball handle. We need an 86 ball handle center, and there is... I mean, is Robert Williams? We can't get him anymore. We get Michael Sweetney. I know he doesn't have the height. I don't know what the most important thing with Shaq is. Bob McAdoo, I guess. Bob McAdoo. He's a little bit undersized, but... Like, it's the closest we're getting. We're not getting any closer than Bob McAdoo. And he's over 80k. Bagley. Bagley, you're in. Are you anything like Shaq? Nope. There is nobody. Actually, wait a minute. There might be. I might know one. I might know a tactical downgrade for Opal Shaq. Pink Diamond Shaq. Pink Diamond Shaq. If you want that same Shaq bully ball, get Pink Diamond Shaq. I don't rate either of them. But Pink Diamond Shaq, he's not very good. I'm not even gonna look at this, show you guys his stats, but he's the closest thing we're getting. Then we got Vince Carter and Giannis. All right, the closest thing you get to Giannis is Wicks. Wicks is very, very similar to that Giannis. So let's show you guys right here. So Sidney Wicks, so 21 Hoff badges. He can get range, an 83 ball Hoff clamps, a 7'11 wingspan, which is good. So then we've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. A few extra Hoff badges, only plus 24 total stats. Although some of the things, like Wicks is a little better blocking wise, Wicks is a little more athletic. These cards are very, very similar. Like Giannis, he might, like 30, he gets basically all his stats in passing accuracy, passing IQ, and passing vision. Other than that, Wicks is almost same. Same hot zones, same 3-point rating. Like, they're so similar cards. So Sidney Wicks, you can get for a 2-hour grind, is going in there. And last up is Vince Carter. And I mean, there's something about Vince. He's just slow. He's just slow. So, when you've got Vince in there, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 3-ball, half range extender, half clamps, half quick for his step. So, let's have a look at some of the newer like wings that have been released. Can I sort by date added? Players, all players. I can't sort by date added, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm gonna go into 2K Empty Central, where I know you can sort by date added. Sort by date added, and 2 guards including secondary position / small forwards. So Bowen, not similar at all. Actually, what's Bowen's Duncan showtime like? Does he get gold showtime? Can he hold showtime? That's the question. Can Bruce Bowen hold showtime? He can hold showtime. 88 speed, still pretty good. 96 3-ball, only an 85 dunk though, so yeah, he's not. I'm not gonna say Bowen is similar. This is an interesting one. Because I don't particularly like him. Sean Elliott, no. I like Sean Elliott, but they're not similar. Let's put Will Barton in. Why not? Because I hate Vince Carter so much. Will Barton's got half showtime. Gold range extender. Let's put in Will Barton. Will Barton's fast. I like Will Barton. I don't think he's anything spectacular. But let's go and put in Will Barton, I guess. Gold clamps, gold range extender. That's how little I rate Vince Carter, and I'm tactically downgrading Vince to Will Barton. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Flight Reacts team right here. And this is the DBG downgrade for Flight Reacts team. So let me know in the comment section if you guys think I did a good job, who you guys would tactically downgrade. And again, we are talking about similar players. We are not talking about the best players. Obviously, for example, this Paul George would not be in there. I would take Malik Sealy 10 times out of 10. But I think Paul George is more similar to Kevin Durant than Malik Sealy is to Kevin Durant. So yeah, that is pretty much... Actually, Sealy, you get in there. I was like, Sealy's got only an inch smaller than Paul George. He's got a longer wingspan. Yeah, he probably is more similar to KD, and Malik Sealy can Curry as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. That's the tactically downgrading of Flight's lineup. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.